Hi Aquarius, let's see what's coming in for you for June. Doing a Celtic cross spread today. Heart of the spread, nice, Page of Wands and the Ace of Swords crossing, interesting. Wow, you've got the Fool at the bottom, Eight of Cups in your recent past, very nice. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, okay, interesting. Three of Wands in your advice, the Moon, the High Priestess, yeah. And your outcome, oh, lovely. The Nine of Pentacles, love that in your outcome. Bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. Fantastic. Okay, that's the overall energy for the read, as well as the two oracle cards that I'm about to pull. I've already shuffled all of these decks. So for your Enchanted Forest oracle card, you have Spirit of the Forest. Love this guy. Connect with nature to find peace and quiet. Beautiful. It's a message for everyone, I think. From your Spirit Animals Oracle, wow, you have Nobility with the Elk. That's such a powerful card. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Incredible, Aquarius. Lots of success and power. Just maintain your humility. I love that. So this Strength card, I feel like this is something you have. It's very reflective of that elk. You've got the strength to see you through. You've built this up. I feel like this is something that you've earned. Yeah, you've earned this from some dramatic ending in your recent past. The Hanged Man, you've taken time out to reassess things, to see things from a new perspective. And you've gained this strength, this wisdom and this courage to move forward. You have had something happen in your recent past that's meant that you've had to walk away. You've had to leave something that's no longer serving you. That feels like a really positive step that you've taken, especially because in the heart of your spread, you have this awesome little Page of Wands. I love this guy. He's just got this joyful, enthusiastic exuberance of a happy Labrador going on an adventure. You've started a new adventure. This is the start of something brand new for you. You've walked away from something and your world is opening up. You're starting a new adventure. It feels like with this Ace of Swords in your challenge position, you may be lacking clarity about which direction to take, about what you're actually doing next. I feel like that's sort of saying, give yourself the space, the mental space. So maybe try and take time out from social media or from friends or from work or just things that keep your mind busy. Try to take some time out from all of that, connect in with nature, maybe go for a walk in the bush or in the woods, on the beach, somewhere where you can really feel the natural world and the peaceful, gentle rhythm of it, to reconnect in with your higher wisdom and your clarity, to get some inspiration, some new ideas about where to go next. This is going to be really important as we move into this future position. So it's awesome that you started this new adventure. You've left something behind that was absolutely needed to be left behind. You did need to move on, but there is something that just needs to come in from higher up, or higher wisdom. So if you can give yourself space, some mental space to allow that to come in, you'll be able to move through a bit more freely. And I feel like you're wanting this, especially with that High Priestess, which we'll get to. Your crown of your read, you've got the Three of Pentacles. That's a nice card to have there. There's something that you know is in the works. There's some kind of, it's the apprenticeship card. It's working with other people towards a common goal. It feels like it's, the words I got were, it feels like it's a nice distraction. It's something to keep you busy, to keep you occupied, for you to enjoy while you're processing everything. It's part of this adventure. It's something that you're doing it feels like it's not too serious, but you're building skills, you're getting to know people, you're working towards something. I do feel though that it is a bit of a distraction, and I do really want this Ace of Swords energy to be able to come in to provide you inspiration, because there's something about this that's going to keep you a bit locked up in your thoughts in your near future. You've got the Fool at the bottom of the spread. This is a much bigger brand new adventure than this Page of Wands. This is the start of something brand new. There's so much positivity here, so much hope and joy and optimism. This is like the graduation of this Page of Wands. This is like the biggest version of the Page of Wands that you can get with that Fool card. The start of something brand new. It's a brand new cycle, brand new beginning, but it's below the surface. It hasn't actually come to the surface yet. Don't think that's a problem right now. It doesn't feel like this is a problem right now. This is what's coming next. Once you process this shift that you've gone through, had the adventure, like you're starting on this adventure, it's like you're still moving through the early lower level stages of this before this full can come in, but it's not going to be able to rise to the surface immediately because you have that Eight of Swords in your near future. And this feels to me, it's reflective of why this Ace of Swords is struggling to come in. I feel like you might have trapped yourself in it's like you can't see your way through. You've trapped yourself with your thoughts in some way. It's like you've taken this big step away from something that you needed to take this step. You've started on this new adventure, but you actually can't see which way to go. She's got the blindfold on, she's bound up, but the swords are not surrounding her. She can take a step away from this. So this is up to you, which is why I feel like if you can take some time out and allow this clarity to come in, this new inspiration to come in, you'll be able to see where you're going. So you've moved away, but you can't quite see what path to take. Connecting in with nature, I feel like that will clear some of those cobwebs in your mind, in your head, and it'll allow that full card to come to the surface. Do celebrate your accomplishments with humility, that your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. You're going to break through all of this, no problem. That Eight of Swords it's a lower minor arcana card. It's not a huge deal. You'll be able to break through all of this. It's just something that needs to be processed. Your advice with the Three of Wands, it's a little bit, so this is a threshold card. This is preparing for the next adventure, the next stage of your adventure. I almost feel like this Eight of Swords card might actually be a bit of nervousness creeping in, a bit of anxiety because you can't see where to go next. This Three of Wands is saying just know that you're on the threshold of something very exciting. You don't need to take a step right now. This is not about leaping in. The Fool card is about leaping in, taking that leap of faith into that new journey. You're not here yet though. He hasn't come to the surface. So for now, this Three of Wands is just saying, enjoy this moment. Enjoy being on the threshold of this new adventure. Maintain that Page of Wands energy. Feel that excitement and that exuberance for this new adventure. You don't need to take the steps yet. And I feel like if you can hold that energy and gain some clarity, this Eight of Swords, those blindfolds, the blindfold will fall away, the bonds will fall away, and she'll be able to walk away freely. I have a feeling that the reason you're feeling so anxious is that you've got this Moon card in your external factors. I feel like the people around you are probably confused about why you took this step, why you walked away from something. They don't have clarity and they're probably influencing you, so you're starting to feel a bit anxious about what you're going to do next. This is saying just enjoy this for the moment. You don't need to know yet what you're going to do next. You will know. You'll be fine. Look at what you've got in your outcome. You're going to be fine throughout June. Just try to keep yourself open. I've had this a couple of times with a few different signs for June. There's this sense of things not being resolved in June. It's like the opening of a gateway. Things are going to unfold as the year progresses. For June, this is kind of a big transitory state, big transitions going on through June. So let yourself relax a little bit. Enjoy being at the threshold of this brand new adventure and let the world open up for you and allow this Fool to come to the surface when it's ready. You don't need to hurry this. So if you've got people around you that are adding to your confusion, try to block them out a little bit. You've got the High Priestess in your hopes and fears, which makes perfect sense. If you've got people around you confusing things, just you're wanting some clarity. You're wanting to be able to trust your intuition, to find, like you're Aquarius, you've probably got a very high degree of intuition. It might just feel a little bit out of your reach at the moment just because of everything that's gone on. Very much connect with that spirit of the forest, connect in with nature, take time out away from the mess, away from the noise, and just enjoy the natural world. Enjoy some time with yourself, with your pets, with the people around you that don't have this confusion energy going on. And that intuition will arise again. You don't need to worry. That's not going away. It's just a little bit clouded by this Eight of Swords. But that will clear. The swords will leave. Now, your outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. I absolutely love this. This is telling me that by the end of June, you're not going to have any concerns about those people around you that are confusing the issues. You're going to find your independence. You're going to have grounding and stability, and you're going to totally own that elk energy, that beautiful nobility. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That's going to be you by the end of June. You're really going to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And I feel like by the time you land this energy, you'll be ready for this full card to come to the surface, and you'll be able to start your new adventure. Let me pull some clarifiers. Firstly, I would like to pull some clarifiers on this Ace of Swords. I'd like to see if there's any more advice about that sword in that position. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so one of the ways you can access that clarity is by connecting in with your heart. I really like that. That's been another big message that's come through this month, connecting in with your heart, which is much easier if you do spend time in nature away from the noisy mess of the human world. Really nice. The universe is going to bring you support as well. The aces are always universal support. They're bringing in you. They're offering you this pearl. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is often about wasted energy, frivolous fights or pursuits. In this deck, these guys are playing games. It's just fun. It's energy expended on frivolous fun. And in this card and in this position for you, Aquarius, this is telling me to find your joy through just simple games and simple play. Just have fun. You'll be able to connect with that Page of Wands energy much more easily if you just have fun with life. Let this clarity come when it's ready. Try not to get too caught up in the things that are distracting you from yourself. So even though this is saying have fun, it's like it's the kind of fun that allows you to connect with your heart, with yourself. It's not, you're not putting all your energy outward into some external project with an end goal. Having frivolous fun, there's no end goal. Try not to play competitive games or like playing in a way that you need to win or that you need to have a very specific outcome. This is kind of finding a way to have fun where it's just lightness and pleasure and joy that opens your heart up more, because if your heart can open, this clarity will come in for you. Wow. Okay, we've got 2 cards that came out. You've got the Three of Wands again. So when a card comes in twice, really pay attention to it. This is, again, you don't need to take action right now. This is a chance to rest and have fun before you take a step forward. So really just have fun. Enjoy those simple pleasures again. And the Knight of Wands. Normally the Knight of Wands is very much about taking action, but in this deck, he's cruising along in a boat. He's not idle. He is active. He's taking action, but the action he's taking is, again, gentle, simple pleasures. This is the kind of action I was wanting you to take when I was talking about that Five of Wands. He's just cruising in his boat with his dog. There's no competition there, is there? There's no desired outcome. He's just enjoying himself out on the lake. All of these cards are telling me, these are 3 action cards, but they're actions in a direction that allows you to just connect in with your heart. All of this is telling me this is going to help you gain that clarity that you might be missing with that Ace of Swords in that position. I want to pull on this 8 of Swords now, just to see if there's any indication about what might be coming in with that. Yeah, look, another Wands card. You got the Nine of Wands. The action in this card is taking some time out to rest. Rest when you need to. Just take time out for yourself. Again, connect with that spirit of the forest energy. Yeah, okay, you've got the Hanged Man also flipped over in the deck. Finding your balance, seeing things from a new perspective. This is a balance of body, mind, spirit, heart. And this is also reflective of this inner strength. It's holding you in that position of balance, giving yourself that time and space to reconnect with that center. I love this. All of this. These 2 Swords cards are being supported by all of these amazing wands and these incredible Cups cards, because you've got another Cup card and this Hanged Man. The Nine of Cups also flipped over in the deck. This is all your wishes coming true. This really feels to me like every decision you've made about walking away and moving forward on this new adventure, this is all the right way of doing things. Allow yourself to enjoy this. That's the biggest message I'm getting, is just enjoy yourself for a little bit. Give yourself the time to just be like a little kid and have fun in your life for a little while. This will emerge, this Fool card, your next step of the journey. This will come to the surface. For now, just keep yourself open and enjoy this. Let me see if I can pull anything more. What do I need? I feel like I want to pull on the Moon card rather than on that Nine of Pentacles. I feel like by the time you get to that Nine of Pentacles, you're going to be right as rain and ready for the next stage of your journey. So let's just see if I can give you any more advice on that Moon card. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Interestingly, what I'm feeling there is that whoever, if there's one person around you, if there are multiple people around you that are causing this lack of clarity and concern about your next steps, about the direction you've taken and where you're going next, I feel like they have your best interests at heart. They're just contributing to the confusion. They're not approaching it in a way. They don't quite understand why you've done this. They do want the best for you. This is not a deliberate intent to confuse you or to stress you out. They want the best for you. They just can't, they can't quite understand. They can't see why you've taken these steps. But with that Nine of Pentacles, you've made the right decision for you. This is about independence. That Strength card as well. This is exactly what you needed to do, exactly where you're needing to go. So don't let even those people that care about you, don't let them throw you off your stride. You're going to be fine in the end. If you can find a way to explain this to them, then do your best. But if you need to kind of just step away from them for a little while, I think that's going to be the best thing for you. If that's what you need to do, then definitely do that. Look at this. This is confirming for me exactly what I was saying. Don't let them throw you off your stride. This Eight of Cups has come in again. Look at that. It's absolutely underlining, because it flipped over with that Two of Cups. This was exactly right for you. These two sunsets in the background, this freedom, this sense of freedom, and your intuition is coming into play here. If these people who care about you can't understand why you've done this, just let them know this is exactly right for you. This is about you coming back to yourself, that Two of Cups, really walking away from what no longer served you and heading into something so much more beautiful and bright, something that's just right for you. Bottom of the deck, you got the Page of Wands again. I love this. You got another card that's come in twice to confirm that you've done exactly the right thing. You are on the start of a brand new adventure. You're carrying that axe. You are in control of this. You've done the right thing, Aquarius. Don't let yourself be shaken. Enjoy this time. Enjoy this adventure. Let me pull 3 final message cards for you. This is a really sweet read. I'm really enjoying this read for you, Aquarius. It looks like it's going to be a really good month if you can get out of your head and try and block out the voices of those naysayers around you. Really, really sweet. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. That is something to keep in mind. Like, if you do have people around you that do care about you but are sort of saying, well, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Like, they don't understand what you've done or where you're going, why you've walked away from whatever this is. Try to approach them with humility and understanding. If they can't understand you, try to give them some understanding, and maybe their hearts will open, because they do care about you. These are 3 Cups cards. They do care about you. Their heart is in the right place. They might not understand, but that doesn't mean that they want to cut you out of their life. So yeah, find a way to connect with them at a heart level, even if they're not quite understanding at the mental level with that Six of Swords. Oh, Six of Wands, victory. You've got so many wands in this spread. I love that. Celebration, victory. And you know what? This is also about recognition. you're going to get to the point where these people, these naysayers, are going to see that what you've done was exactly right. It was exactly what you needed. You're going to have that opportunity to be victorious. And again, this is going to be where this humility comes in. You can enjoy it, but don't rub it in people's faces. And I love this too, because the last line of that elk card is, your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. That is absolutely what that Six of Wands is saying. Celebrate your victories. Enjoy this time. The Queen of Wands, you've got so many wands. There's so much action going on here. I love this. She's all about courage and confidence, very attractive. Like this is like, everyone's going to start seeing that, yeah, you've got this. She's like the graduated version of that Nine of Pentacles. She's owning her world. She's holding this magic wand. She's got the sunflower, which is all about joy and success, and the little black cat, which is a little bit of magic going on there as well. Ultimately, this is going to be so amazing. So if you can take time out early on in the month, or whenever you're feeling a little bit lost or confused, to step into nature and reconnect with your heart, you're going to be able to move towards this victory and this Queen of Wands energy much more quickly and much more easily, keeping yourself open to this new adventure. Love that Queen of Wands. Wow, that's who you're going to be. It's where you're moving towards. Okay. All right. What? How many doubles have you had? This is incredible. 2 cards flipped over. Firstly, you had the Justice card. Things are going to be balancing out. This feels really good, especially because of that elk message about, celebrating your accomplishments with humility. You're going to find that balance. You're going to probably be quite excited. You've gone from excited to confused to confident and celebratory and owning your world, back to a state of balance. I really like that. That Justice card feels really good. It's a really good way to end the read, because that's where we all want to be. We want to find that balance. When you have that balance and this Fool card comes to the surface, that's when you'll be able to see things really clearly and take the steps forward that you need to take. The other card that flipped over was this Two of Cups. Again, I love this. And this again feels like balance to me. You've got the 2 with the 2 scales in there. This is 2 becoming 1. It's about union. It can be about connecting with a soulmate or a twin flame. It's also, though, about reconnecting with yourself, finding who you truly are and stepping into that state of you in your highest, wholest, most complete sense. And at the bottom of the deck, yet another Wands card. This Knight of Wands, what I'm feeling is this is finally the time to take action towards this Fool. They're facing in the same direction. He's riding high on his horse. By the time you get to this state and have found your balance, that's when it's time to take action towards taking your next steps forward. I'm really excited for you, Aquarius. This is a really awesome read, and I can't wait to see what comes for you next. Have an amazing June.